Good morning, afternoon, or whenever you're listening and wherever you are. We are here with Dr. Param Fagoora of Clear Vision, and we're talking about how to keep your vision clear today. And one of the passions that Dr. Fagoora has, and one of the uh, things that I respect about his insight so much, Dr. Fagoora, is that you talk about the importance of good health and good nutrition for good vision. Would you like to discuss that a little bit with us?
In my point of view, everybody need to have a good health because not only it contributes to good eye health, it contributes to overall well-being and longevity of a person. For good health, we need to have good nutrition, good antioxidants, proteins, and vitamins. Now, the eye health can be improved by some of the vitamins A, C, E, and also some of the pigments, lutein, uh, uh, xanthine, and that is why we say we need to eat rainbow a day, which means we need to eat multicolored foods because they have the essential elements which help our body and the cells in the body to detoxify the radicals which are produced by the daily normal metabolic byproducts. Not only we need to eat good, we also need to exercise along with maintaining our body weight because all these elements contribute good health, and good health means eyes are part of the whole body, and if the body is good, the blood vessels in the body are good, your blood vessels in the eye are healthy, and they protect you from the formation or early formation of macular degeneration, chronic simple glaucoma, dry eye, and senile cataracts. Now, coming on to what are the foods we need to eat, let's talk about the foods that help us or help our body to stay healthy and extend our life. The first one comes to my mind is the fish. The fish has good omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for our blood vessels. Now be careful when you eat fish, make sure your fish does not have high content of mercury, because these days sea water contains high levels of mercury, and the mercury is not good for a body, more so for the children, more so for the central nervous system. But omega-3 fatty acids also good for the treatment of dry eye. So fish is a good food to eat on a moderation, depending on twice, 3 times a week. The next item comes to my mind is the eggs. Now, people sometimes say the egg yolk is not a good food. And I believed that for a while. But now the science say the yolk of the egg contains the zinc, lutein, and zeaxanthin, which are the antioxidants. So eat the whole egg rather than eating just the white of the egg. And you can make a lot of recipes with the egg as you normally do. The third item comes to my mind is the almonds. Moderate amounts of almonds are good for your health because they contain vitamin E. Vitamin C and E prevent the early formation of cataract. This is well known that people who don't eat a good nutritious food, they develop early age cataracts. Also, keep in mind almonds have high cholesterol, so don't eat too many. I would say I normally eat like 4 to 5 almonds in the morning and the evening. So depending upon your doctor, upon your knowledge, you can use the almond, they will be helpful to you. The fourth item comes to my mind is your dairy products, milk and yogurt. These days, there's a lot of stress on the gut bacteria called the microbiota. The talk says If your bacteria in the gut are healthy, you are healthy. All the diseases that a person gets, even including depression, anxiety, they affect your gut bacteria. So keep the bacteria for healthy living. We need yogurt and dairy products. Now, dairy products also supply us with vitamin A and vitamin D. Vitamin A is essential for our vision, light conversion, and also D is very important for keeping our bones and keep our immunity system healthy. The fifth item comes to my mind is the carrots. Now, carrots are colored and they contain good amount of vitamin A and beta carotene, which are good for the eyes and good for the body. The sixth item comes to mind, the kale. Kale is very rich in antioxidants. I think if you can get hold of kale, that is a wonderful herb or a medicine or a vegetable to take. It contains a lot of zinc, lutein, and zeaxanthin, which is again good for the body to detoxify the radicals. The next item that comes to my mind is the oranges. Orange get a lot of vitamin C, and vitamin C plays a good role in keeping our blood vessels healthy and also delaying the formation of cataracts. Along with these items, we also need to eat proteins and exercise. Now, protein sources are the meat, eggs, legumes, and cereals. Now, do not eat too much starch or refined starch, because raise your blood sugar. In my opinion, blood sugar is the worst culprit keeping us unhealthy. Now, along with, I also like to suggest that avoid smoking, avoid drugs. They are not good for the body because they produce radicals and they also make you lazy and you're prone to, if you take alcohol or drugs, you're prone to injuries from falls. And by falls means you can injure your eyes or you can injure your face or you can break your legs or the bones. Now, also we need to talk about what are the foods we need to avoid. I would say don't eat the foods that are high refined starch. The foods that are processed and preserved are not good because they contain a high amount of sodium and other preservatives which are not good for the body. Avoid fried foods because they are high in saturated fats which affect our blood vessels and cause atherosclerosis or hardening of the arteries. Talking about alcohol, it should be used in moderation. It does help, but people do not control their habit and they get in trouble. Alcohol can lead you to formation of diabetes, early cataract formation, falls, and effect of falls of body like fractures or broken bones. I think we need to talk about the exercise because exercise plays a big role to keep you healthy. Now, the exercise is three forms. Number one, you need to have a good strength. For strength building muscles, you need to lift weights or you need to do any muscle exercise you can get to. Number two, you need flexibility. The saying is that you're as young as you're flexible. So make sure you flex your body in different parts, like touching your feet, bending backwards, bending to the side. Also, we need to stretch our body. By stretching, the body produces hormones which are good for the body. Now, again, the whole goal of the human body is to live longer and live healthy. So these facts play a big role in keeping us healthy and keeping our eyes and other parts of the body healthy. Try to avoid saturated fatty foods. And it also comes to my mind that when you use the oil to cook, use the virgin olive oil, which is less in saturated fats and is healthy for your body. I would like to stress that keep your weight under control because the weight plays a big role in keeping the bodies healthy. More so, there's a lot of stress in talking about your waistline. So if you have a belly fat, you're better off losing it in a way that is more scientific by not using the so-called dieting protocols. If you can exercise and control your calories, that's the best way to do it. Um, on the exercise part, they also talk about that you should be moving, which means 10,000 steps a day to keep you healthy. I think all these issues and items will keep you healthy. And let's make our goal to be healthy, because if you're healthy, you will have less chance of getting sick or getting to the hospital, which gets expensive and keeps your pocket healthy.
That was excellent, Dr. Fagura, and we will be so much better off if we follow your advice. Thank you so much, and we look forward to the next session we have here today together.